also think that, and this is not to diss anybody else in the world, maybe it is, I don't know. I think that you are emotionally intelligent enough to understand the nuance. Yeah. And I think that you need that to be able to like the movie. Yeah. I think you need...
If you go in, like, wanting to hate it.
Yeah, you're going to hate it.
Say, oh, well, it's woke, before you watch it.
It's woke and it's feminist, and then okay, you'll find it.
Then you'll still be a virgin after the movie.
And you will still never have sex again.
You'll still never touch a woman. Barbie review.
It's my Barbie review.
It's not. It's my Barbie review.
Mine. This is my channel now. I love
Barbie.
I've taken it over.
I've identified with Barbie my whole life. In my Barbie.
You're Ken. And he's...
Ryan Gosling.
Just Ken.
Just Ken. What'd you think of that movie?
I loved it. Greta Gerwig is...
The director?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She is the director.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Barbie discovers that she is not just Barbie. She has an existential crisis, which every woman has at some point, you know.
I don't know. I think that it faced a lot more about, like, what it is to be a real woman, as opposed to this idea that we've kind of started to pin to Barbie, that she's, like, perfect and she is infallible. In this movie, she's not. And then she's not. And
she feels the cold water from the shower.
Well, and I gotta tell you, it's kind of nice to hear them take back, like, yeah, no, this is what Barbie was supposed to be, but we know that she became something that wasn't the initial intention, because the initial intention was that there were only baby dolls. Yeah. And then Barbie came on scene, and Barbie was anything that you wanted to be. You could be anything. You could be an astronaut. You could be a teacher. You could be anything. You didn't have to be a mother. You could be...
That's how the movie starts. It starts with the little girls playing with the baby dolls. Mm-hmm. It's like 2001 Space Odyssey.
That's the best.
And they discover the new Barbie.
Yes. But that's the actual origin of Barbie.
Yeah. It's very clever.
It is. I think that's also... But I like the fact that they take back what Barbie kind of became in mainstream media. This, like, beautiful, perfect ideal of, like, what a woman should be. And this movie kind of was like, okay, yeah, that's what Barbie became. But, like, Barbie started off as an idea that, like, we could all grow up to be Barbie.
Except for the men. The men are just
You can be Ken! You can do beach!
Second-class citizens in Barbie land.
Your job is beach. Actually, your job is music. We've already discussed this.
I like that about the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? They show the Kens as second-class citizens. They aren't equals to Barbies. They're lesser than Barbies. In the Barbie world, the Barbie world ruled by women, the matriarchy.
Correct. So the interesting
And then she goes to the patriarchy.
Yes. The interesting thing for me about that... He's trying to get in. The cat. Yeah. The fucking cat. The interesting thing about me for that is that... I don't know. It's not... So, at least when it's a quote-unquote matriarchy, what you're calling it, because I'm just rolling with your terminology. It's easy enough.
It's easy enough. It's straightforward.
Anyway, we're not going to go into that. But, we are not going to start sitting here discussing...
This movie's a man-hating film that is just woke and is just trying to rape men. Is that what it's trying to do? Is trying to rape men as a submission?
Put men in the kitchen.
That's right, put them back in the kitchen where they belong. These fucking Kens. Ryan Gosling still doesn't know what to do by the end of the movie, I think.
No, but I think that it's interesting that in the Barbie land, because that's what we'll call it. It's not really in Barbie land.
Barbie land.
In Barbie land.
Ruled by women.
Yes.
Matriarchy.
Disagree. But that's not the point of the conversation.
Yes. Go.
I think that one of the most interesting things about that is the fact that the Kens aren't belittled.
I mean,
they're not. No, and we can have this conversation right now. The Kens aren't treated like lesser. They're not servants.
No.
They're not they are.
Barbie herself doesn't give a fuck about her Ken. I think that's the thing.
Okay.
Right? I think the other Barbies care about their Kens.
I don't even think that. I think that it's more that...
It's girls' night every night.
But I don't think that it's more that she cares more. I think that it's that... I don't think it's that she doesn't care about her Ken. I think she cares about her Ken, just not in a sexual way.
Platonic way, huh?
She cares about him in a platonic way. Because she apologizes to Ken. Ken never apologizes to Barbie.
That's true. Even by the end of the movie.
And at the end of the movie, Ken has stolen Barbie's space. He's wrecked her shit. He's been a complete fucking asshole. And Barbie still turns around and is the one to say, I'm sorry.
Because she caused it.
Ken never says I'm sorry. But she didn't, Alex. And you know that. You're just being a troll.
She kind of caused it. If she just fucked him at the beginning of the movie, none of this would have happened.
So you're being a troll. So I would like every woman. I would like every woman to watch this, knowing that he's kidding. He's kidding.
Am I?
You better be. No, but like I think it's a very interesting dichotomy that the Kens.
Yes.
While the Kens are, I would dare to say, not as important as the Barbies.
Not nearly.
They're definitely.
And Alan is even less important.
We're not getting to that. We're starting with the Kens. We're starting with the Kens and Barbies, and then we can go into the Allens. So,
Give my beer. Give my beer.
You should grab mine. I'll hit my vape. This is a cutscene.
This is not.
This is a cutscene.
All your credit cards are on here, by the way. Okay.
Don't lift them up. Oh, my thought process. Let me open my beer first.
Open your beer. Your Barbie beer.
My Barbie beer. I need it in the flamingo cup, please.
No, I'm not dirtying a cup for that. This is not Barbie land, right? We're in the patriarchy, okay?
Anyway, that part right there needs to be in. I want my beer. No, the patriarchy.
This is the patriarchy. This is not Barbie land.
Anyway.
You think the people online would be satisfied with that? That we aren't in Barbie land? That we are in the patriarchy? You think they'd be satisfied with that and just let the movie be?
Okay, so.
No, but they want to keep telling woke. It's all woke. It's man-hating. It's ridiculous. Let's go back to my positions of power.
So I'll stop my train of thought just to talk on what you just said.
Yes. The internet shit.
I think, the internet shit about the fact that it's like man-hating. I agree with that post that I saw. Remember when I told you? That was, I'm going to explain.
I don't remember.
No, I told the one that was like, it's not, can I pull it up really quick? Yeah. If I see one more male reviewer say, it was okay, but it wasn't made for me as an excuse for not liking the movie that much, I'm gonna scream. It is for you. I would argue that it's more for you than it is for me. I know what the movies are talking about. I experience it.
Don't mess up my hair.
It wasn't anything new for me. Just say you didn't get it and move on. If I can understand Fight Club, you can understand Barbie. So I guess
I don't understand Fight Club though. What's it about?
I guess
you know what I'm saying? Just guys fighting.
I guess the point is that if I can try and understand nuance outside of my own experience,
it's nuance, isn't it?
But is it really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like I guess that this might be, and I'm sorry, I maybe cut this out because this is just this might be a woke position, and I don't want to be like that. I guess I don't understand on a men and women's standpoint. I don't understand how men can't understand the woman experience.
Because we don't have vaginas.
Yeah, but I don't have a penis. But I feel like I.
Because you said it. You said at this like, I didn't notice it when you said it, but when Barbie goes to the real world, you're like, oh, she's experiencing, like, fear for the first time.
She
and I was like,
violence.
What? Like, no. I was like, I didn't get that at all watching the movie. I'm like, because I'm a male perspective.
Exactly. I know.
Like, if a guy catcalled me, I'd be like, haha, fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be scared for my life.
It's the so I think the exact quote is she says there's an undertone of violence.
Yes, I think that was.
That's the exact tone that's the exact phrasing that she uses for what she's experiencing. Yeah. And
that's something men can't understand.
But even in that moment, Greta Gerwig did such a good fucking job of showing that Ken didn't feel. He didn't see it. He didn't feel that.
He was like, "Holy shit, this place is ruled by men."
He's like, "They love me," and he was like, "I don't feel that." He's like, "I feel like they love me." Like he genuinely believed that the people who were looking at me like, "Hey," were all about him. And Barbie was like, "I'm mildly unsafe right now. This is scary. This is uncomfortable." And like,
I think that's some of the disconnect happening with some people.
And I think that I don't what I'm trying to explain is, from a woman's perspective, it's very easy to try and put yourself into the reverse perspective, because it's something that I feel like a lot of women do all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just in our day-to-day life. It's just how we've been taught. Like, you see everything from everyone else's perspective. You
can be mean, but you can't be too mean.
Because you gotta always be thinking about, like, what is he thinking? How does he feel? Don't make him feel bad.
That's what that whole speech, that part of the movie is, like, kind of rooted from.
Don't even get me started. I will literally
That was an incredible
crying.
moment, though.
The
audience collapsed. It was like a huge applause moment when that speech happened.
Our entire theater was
I think
clapping.
Everybody watching this video knows the exact moment we're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
we're talking about the America Ferrera monologue. The America Ferrera monologue was...
Yeah. I mean,
I don't even want to say iconic, because that even falls short of how it felt for me.
Oppenheimer didn't have a moment like that.
None.
You know what I'm saying?
None.
Did not. Okay, guys.
But honestly, I can't think of a movie in a very long time.
Yeah.
Particularly a movie geared towards women.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But as we talked about, watch it as a man, because it's not a man-hating movie. No, it's not a movie that discredits men. It's a movie that tries to help men and women understand women.
Yeah.
I really genuinely believe that. I think that it is a movie that's like, hey, if you actually watch this and not just take it as from your own perspective, you take it as what the audience is supposed to see and what the director was trying to portray, you'll actually take away something from the movie that's
100%.
Yeah.
If you go in from, like, the right-wing Ben Shapiro perspective.
Or the fucking Andrew Tates of the world.
Yeah.
Then, you're going to hate it.
You're going to hate it. Because it has a woman in it. So you're going
to hate it. The woman's the main character, you're just already, like, just instantly, click. Okay, you're done.
I can't think of a movie they liked with a woman in it.
Exactly. But, that America Ferrera, I don't know if you noticed, and, like, this is just a little side note. Yeah. The woman next to me offered me a tissue.
Yeah, because you were crying. You were.
In the America Ferrera part, that woman offered me a tissue, and I have never... Oh, I'm trying really hard not to get emotional.
Oh, it was definitely...
I'm trying really hard not to cry.
It was a communal moment with you.
It was.
I just heard women claps. You could tell difference. You could hear their little hands clapping.
That's what I'm saying, though, is like, it was a cinematic experience that I have never even come close to experiencing. The fact that all of us showed up in pink.
I know.
Men and women. He showed up in pink. He looked great. He looked fucking beautiful. He should probably put a picture at the end of what we wore. We looked great.
I'll put that in thumbnail.
But I don't know. I'm moved.
It was.
I'm moved by not just pieces of it.
The entire
experience from the moment that we walked in the parking lot.
That's good.
Just in the
seeing the sold out lot. Everybody in pink walking in.
Everyone in pink walking in. Everyone in pink walking out. The woman who walked up to us and was like, you guys are gonna love it. Prepare to cry.
I'm like, we're seeing Oppenheimer. What are you talking about? I'm just in all pink for Oppenheimer.
I just like pink.
that was a thing. People couldn't get tickets for Barbie, so they went to Oppenheimer. That was the actual thing that first weekend.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's why Oppenheimer made that.
Doesn't surprise me. If we hadn't bought our tickets a week in advance.
Yeah, we did.
But I don't, the whole experience from literally the moment that we walked into the parking lot to when the other girls who were dressed as Barbies took our picture and went out of their way to be like, you guys look awesome.
Yeah.
It was small moments throughout the entire
total communal
night.
Experience. Oh, yeah.
It felt like a community, and it felt, for the first time, like all women, I feel like women have a tendency of being against each other.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just kind of what
that's what the movie talks about.
It does.
I know.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
No, but I do feel like that is like a thing. Like, I feel like we all are in competition with each other, and I feel like going to see the Barbie movie, I didn't feel in competition with any of the women that I saw. I was like, you're Barbie, I'm Barbie, we're all Barbie. Like, go us. Which, like, which is also why I cannot wait for fucking Halloween this year. I will be Barbie every night. Every fucking event that we go to, I will be Barbie. I'm gonna be cowboy Barbie, I'm gonna be disco Barbie, I'm gonna be generic Barbie, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna be Barbie, bitch.
I'll still be Michael Myers from Halloween.
No, you're gonna be Ken. We're gonna get you a matching flamingo set, you're gonna be Ken.
Oh, yeah.
I like how you're like, no, oh, flamingo set, wait.
I like flamingos.
Flamingos! He wouldn't let me put that in my drink in it.
It's gonna get dirty, I have to wash
He wouldn't let me put my drink in it! He also has
flamingo lights.
Flamingo lights!
That's my girlfriend got me that.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Where? Fuck another Barbie. Anyway, I don't know. I literally cannot shut up about Barbie. There's nothing about Barbie. Okay, so we got to address it.
What?
The only thing I have seen online talking about negative reviews, other than it being quote unquote man hating, which we've already discussed.
Nonsense.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Other than bullshit, is the pacing.
Pacing? You like the pacing?
I love it.
I thought it was
fine.
But
when people have been talking about pacing, the interesting response I've seen in response to the pacing is that people are used to a story being told from a hero's perspective. And this is told from a heroine's perspective. So while the pacing can be similar and while the storyline can be similar, they are different stories. They are different pacings. They are it should go differently. We are different.
We're different.
We are.
That's that great line at the end where like mothers step aside for their
Stop.
daughters.
No, you better quote it
I never thought about that. They don't say that about fathers. Fathers just keep going with whatever the fuck they're doing.
What he says. Hold on, now I gotta pull it up.
Now you gotta pull the quote.
We gotta pull up the exact quote because it's like mothers stand still. It's,
for their daughters. I don't know.
It is one of that. Actually, I gotta tell you, that's part of the reason that I was wrecked during that part.
I know. Yeah, you were definitely cheering up for that part for sure. I loved that when that speech happened. While you're looking this up, they followed it up with that Zack Snyder Justice League joke. Like, I felt like I was like petitioning for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's totally.
While we're looking this up, and I'm still trying to go through it, one of my all-time favorite fucking lines in the entire movie.
Yes.
Was
the creator talking, right?
Oh, well, I love those.
Oh, the other one though. Was that the real creator, by the way? Was that like the real lady, or is she dead? Was that?
I'm pretty sure that's her.
All right.
You guys ever think about dying?
You guys ever think about dying?
Thanks to Barbie, all problems of feminism have been solved.
It has brought world peace. Barbie has brought world peace for everybody.
That is the number one thing that I loved about the movie was that they were so honest about the fact that Barbie did start off as you can be anything. Yeah. And Barbie slowly turned into a sexualized figure.
Yeah, especially when she went to the real world. She became like the
But I'm talking about even just, not even in the movie, I'm talking about real life.
Yeah.
Like, Barbie in real life started off as like, little girl, as we talked about in the beginning, little girls can be anything. They don't have to be mothers. They can be astronauts. They can be doctors. They can be veterinarians. They can be dentists. They can be all these amazing things. But then we turn Barbie into she's something pretty.
Yeah.
And
she's a pretty girl that likes to wake up and take showers and play chess by the pool.
Playing chess by the pool.
And that's all she does every day. Has girl nights and she parties.
Hey, Barbie.
In the movie, she goes to the gynecologist. So she's like going into womanhood, like, you know, type thing. She's like figuring out.
I think that's just the fact that she's actually a real person.
She has a vagina.
She gets
now.
a vagina now. Yay!
She didn't have a vagina.
That's like that movie we watched today.
Yeah. Dogma. Dogma. The angels don't have organs.
In case you wanted to know what Ken looks like, go watch Dogma.
Alan Rickman takes off his
pants. You will know exactly what Ken looks like.
Yeah.
That's what Ken looks like. 100%. If you needed to, like, just, like, screenshot Ryan Gosling's face onto Alan Rickman's body in that, and there you go. You got it. Don't worry about it. You've done seen it.
That's a great Kevin Smith reference they're going to get. But yeah.
I don't know. I really stand by. It was one of the most moving cinematic experiences I have ever been to. From the moment that we from the moment we drove into the parking lot to the moment that we got into our car and left.
Yeah.
And started playing the fucking Barbie soundtrack because it was so good.
You're still into it days after. You're still like looking up stuff.
Like almost a week after. I'm obsessed. I literally cannot stop watching like the deep dives and stuff, like people who talk about theories and stuff.
Doing the iceberg thing, yeah.
I just think I think that while on the surface it was a great movie, very like a great movie.
Production
I think
design, hella good.
I think that under the surface, it's even better.
Oh yeah.
I think that once you start taking apart the pieces, you start realizing the nuances in the movie, and I would love to go see it again for that exact reason. And actually, I'd love to take my little niece to go see it because I would love to know her opinion, honestly. I would love to know a child's opinion on the movie.
Yeah.
Particularly a young girl's
Barbie
opinion.
Still? I don't even know if like...
Oh, my nieces. My nieces.
Are they more just
I don't know what every little girl is into. Yeah. I know that my 6 or 7 year old. Oh, I'm a bad auntie. She's 6 or 7. But I know that she's super into Barbies, and she's super into specifically the Barbies that are made by Disney. She likes the Disney Barbies.
Oh, the Illies? What are they called?
No. She likes the ones that are like the Disney princesses. Okay. Like the Barbies that are legitimately like, they look like, this is Ariel, this is Jasmine.
She would get it though, yeah.
Her favorite is right
Dude,
now.
there's a bunch of little girls in there. There
were so many, and it gave me hope because the message that was there.
Yeah.
I hope that every little girl understands that she doesn't need a Ken, first of all. No Barbie needs a Ken.
No Barbie needs a Ken.
Also, on that note, something going back into, I have watched too many deep dives of Barbie things. America Ferrera specifically says at one point in the movie that she never had a Ken.
Never had a Ken.
Her Barbie
doesn't have a Ken.
Isn't interested in Ken.
Interesting. She's a lesbian.
Not even that, but just it goes back into the idea that her Barbie is her perspective in her world. So because she's not interested in a Ken, Barbie's not interested in a Ken. I think that that's a very interesting little nuance.
I like the nuance with the teenage girls being the Bratz
dolls! Except that it's wrong. But it's not wrong. But it's wrong.
Kind of close.
It's close enough.
They had the same
I never looked
names.
up that quote. I gotta finish looking up that quote.
Yeah, look up that quote. Go.
We mothers stand still so our daughters can look back to see how far they have come.
Yeah.
As a daughter without a mother, that hit so hard. I know that my mother's dreams stood still so that I could excel.
Yeah.
I also know that in like my best friend, who is a mother, her dreams have stood still so that her daughter's dreams could excel. Exactly. And it's one of those small nuances we go back into that.
Yeah.
This movie isn't for me. It is on some level for men.
Yeah.
I know women who experience. I don't need a movie to tell me that that's true.
Yeah.
I know in my heart that my mother stood still, that my best friend stands still for their daughters to continue and to do better than where they started. And even if that means that they did amazing from here to there, once they got to there, their dreams do stop.
Yeah.
They do stand still.
Yeah.
And it's so that your child can become this amazing person in the world. And I don't know, that and the part where she says that that my daughter was named after Barbie was named after my daughter Barbara.
Yeah, that's a great one. Oh.
I just, and that she couldn't control Margot Robbie's character any more than she could control her own daughter.
Yeah.
Once again goes back into I was a rebellious ass daughter.
Yeah.
Never got to really apologize to my mom for that shit. So it was kind of like really emotional for me because, like, I don't know, there's like a moment where I was like, yeah, no, I know that my mom knew she couldn't control me and that
mother.
But that's okay. That you know that it's because they're going to be these great, amazing people that you never even fathomed. So to hold them to your own standards and to hold them back on any level, it's for you. It's not for them. And you just wouldn't do that to your child. So, I don't know. I think that there are small nuances in Barbie are more important than maybe the overall arching themes. Or even the overall arching story. So, I really believe that it is a movie that is for everyone. If you're somebody's child, if you have a mother, it's for you. If you've ever disliked Barbie because Barbie was boring or too feminine or too girly, this movie's for you. Like, it's not... And, I mean, hell, if you're into Barbie and you like all of the Barbie shit, you're gonna see some shit that's gonna be like, hey, I grew up with that Barbie. That's my Barbie. Like, Mermaid Barbie, that's my Barbie, bitch. Like, I had generic Barbie, okay?
I got everything in this movie.
It really is their marketing campaign. This Barbie movie is for everyone.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I have next to nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah. I think it's being rewarded quite well by the public. It's crossing 700 million today. It's only been out for 2 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a huge fucking thing.
That's insane.
It is insane. And it puts it in perspective. Like, people have been growing up with Barbie. And we watched some clip today from some 90s movie that was like Barbies and like, you wore a Barbie outfit? Like, so Barbie's been a pop culture thing for
Barbie's been forever. Barbie is forever. And Barbie will be forever.
Yeah. They're never gonna get rid of Barbie.
How can you get rid of Barbie?
Yeah, I like the movie a lot for reasons you say.
I know. As I said, this is my stream. This is mine. This video belongs to me.
It does.
It's his channel, but it's my video.
It does, baby.
Barbie, bitch! Actually, that's the opening.
And you know, I did like it a hell of a lot more than Oppenheimer. I can tell you that right now.
But I think that even not in comparison to anything else, I think you liked the movie.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
I think that you found the parts that were funny were funny. I think,
yeah, hilarious.
But I also think that, and this is not to diss anybody else in the world, maybe it is, I don't know. I think that you are emotionally intelligent enough to understand the nuance. Yeah. And I think that you need that to be able to like the movie. Yeah. I think you need...
If you go in, like, wanting to hate it.
Yeah, you're going to hate it.
Say, oh, well, it's woke, before you watch it.
It's woke and it's feminist, and then okay, you'll find it.
Then you'll still be a virgin after the movie.
And you will still never have sex again.
You'll still never touch a woman.
There was something I saw on TikTok that was talking about women should use this as like essentially like a dating screening service
to see if they have any reaction.
Just like, so like, what was your opinion on so what's your opinion on Barbie?
That's gay as fuck, dog.
Right, and then you're like, all right, well, I will be getting the check now. I'll pay. It's fine. Goodbye. Okay, bye.
You can pay for the drinks.
This bill will be split. You had water. Yeah, I know.
That's all I'm gonna have.
And that's it. That's dinner tonight. Girl dinner. But, I really can't.
Even if you're a man, though, I think you watch the movie from Ken's perspective, you still get a nuanced story. Because he's not a full-on villain. Like, he is kind of a villain, but he's not full-on. By the end, you kind of see why he's broken inside. He can only love Barbie. That's all he knows to do.
Yeah.
And fucking all he's doing is just to impress her. Even the patriarchy thing is just to impress her.
Okay, so there's an interview, and I don't remember who it's by.
Yeah.
Who with Greta Gerwig. And she's like, it's essentially that Ken didn't actually believe in patriarchy.
No, he liked horses.
He liked horses!
Yeah, that's all he liked. I can totally relate to that.
I just love the fact. And also she said that, like, okay, so imagine it from a perspective of, like, an alien.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what the Barbies are. Mm-hmm. They've never been to our world. They have no clue what our world is. Our world is completely different from their world. Yeah. If you didn't have horses, which while you see a dog pooping.
You see a dog pooping.
In the movie. Spoiler alert. No, I'm not kidding.
So yeah, see a horse.
You know, if you would assume that there are Barbies, if there were horses in Barbie world, you would have seen a horse. Yeah. And Greta Gerwig's thing was like, maybe Barbie and Ken's have never seen a horse. And Ken might think that horses are in charge. And I love the idea that Ken ran patriarchy into the Barbie world just because he was like, you know what? Maybe horses are in charge and maybe they got it better than us. Yeah.
Like if somebody
that is perfection. That is absolutely perfect. The idea that like if an alien came, and her thing was like, if an alien came to Earth and saw like all the statues we have of people on horses, we have like pictures of people, like everything you think of like someone who's like important and in charge. They're on a fucking horse. Yeah, every single one. Teddy, Ken thinks that. Fucking Ken thinks that horses are important.
It's like that thing. We just
say, he's like horses and patriarchy, and like,
take me over there, and they fucking do what we say.
If they said to you, you would eat them.
If something small,
jumped on your back and said, "Let's go," you would fucking eat it. Oh my god! Yeah, no, that's.
It's kind of like joining a cult, too. Like, you're just there for socializing and fruit punch, and then all of a sudden... Like, you're
like, wait, no, we have to drink the Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
No! Oh, wait.
That's what Ken
We're gonna go murder some people? Wait.
That's exactly what Ken would fall into.
I thought this was a music band.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like the movie's pretty even. I didn't feel like it was man-hating at all. I didn't feel like it was like, oh, women are the greatest fucking thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not though.
It's not.
But I do think that one of the interesting perspectives is that
is trying to show
even when it's matriarchy, quote unquote, I'm just using your terminology. Yeah. I don't want anyone to turn it into something that it's not.
Matriarchy versus patriarchy. Which one's better? Guys, vote below in the comments and see which one's better.
Anyway, but I think that even when it's a quote unquote matriarchy, that the Kens are never belittled. No. The Kens are never treated like dirt.
Sex objects.
Well, they're just not treated
which they could have
been. Well, and I think that's an interesting perspective that Barbie has. No. Barbie has the capability and the power to turn around and use Ken however she wants.
And they'll totally do whatever she wants to.
And that's the point, is that she has that power. All she would have to do is say, jump. Yeah. And he'd pull out the trampoline. Yeah. It wouldn't even be a question for him. Yeah. But she never does that.
No.
She never abuses what he gives her. He instead turns around, invades her space, does abuse what she's got, and fucks her shit up. And he doesn't ever apologize. Ever. In the entire movie. He never turns around and says, I'm sorry. And he should.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that that's one of the small things that Greta Gerwig really, I guess probably because she's a woman, understands that men don't apologize. Because a lot of men, even when they know they're wrong, can understand why they came from where they came from, and don't have this same ingrained, like, every woman I know will apologize for nothing.
Yeah.
Every woman I know will apologize and be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Slap you sometimes and apologize for fucking, like, oh, I opened this can too loudly. I'm gonna slap you. I'm just gonna slap.
But I think that, like, but men don't, I think that it's probably, and this is probably getting too deep.
Nah, nothing's too deep.
I think that women probably apologize like that because we want men to apologize. So we'll apologize for every little possible physical thing, kind of in a small fucked up sense, hoping that you'll apologize for the things that actually matter. Like, oh, I'm sorry I opened the can too loud. Can you apologize for cheating on me twice? Like, can you apologize for punching me in the face, please? Like,
I'm still bleeding.
it's still black. Can you apologize? Like, obviously, this is a very hyperbolized version of what I mean. But, like, I think that Barbie nailed it. Men don't apologize for shit like that. And Barbie still apologizes to Ken for that. Barbie apologizes for the fact that she didn't appreciate Ken. Which, by the way, anyone watching this, you should apologize. If you use a man like the way that Barbie used Ken, even though it wasn't abusive and it wasn't mean, it wasn't neglectful, it was mean. She wasn't a nice person. What she did to Ken wasn't nice.
No.
You don't have to be nice all the time. That's not what I'm saying. Women don't have to be nice all the time, but humans, men, women, whomever, deserve to be told that if they're that appreciative and that nice and that good to you, they deserve to hear that, like, you don't reciprocate it, but you do apologize that, like, you can't feel that way about them. You don't have to apologize, but, like, it's a nice thing to do. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. I think that Barbie I've seen things saying that Barbie was wrong for apologizing for that. And I just want to stand by my own personal opinion that, like, I think that I have had men friends in my life who just, and this goes back into the small things that I think Greta Gerwig understood and did a really good job of portraying, where you'll go from having a guy who's a friend in your head and he wants to be more than a friend, and in your head you're like, no, I really still just want to be your friend. You're like such a good friend, and he keeps doing all of these like really nice things, and you're like, wow, you're like such a good friend. I love being friends with you. And then one day he's like, no, I would literally lay myself on train tracks so that I could date you. And you're like, oh.
But if they look at Ryan Gosling, would you say no? Like, I don't know. If they look like fucking, Larry the Cable Guy, you probably say no.
Okay. If you want to get into how women think, that's the conversation that we're having. That's a whole other thing. That's the conversation we're having. I gotta tell you, his actions as Ken.
Yeah. The dancing.
Attractive.
Trying
too damn hard.
He's got the 6-pack. Hey,
Barbie. Hey, Barbie. Okay. I gotta rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure the song Pink by Lizzo.
Yes. It plays twice, I think.
So when she's doing P, pretty.
Yeah.
I, intelligent. N, never sad. K, cool. I think that when she does the K, I have to rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure they pan to Ken. And they say,
cool.
Cool. Like, fuck Ken.
Yeah.
It's small moments like that where like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Ken deserves to be apologized to.
Yeah.
Stop being so mean to him. He's a nice guy. He just wants to do beach. Just be nice to him and let
all
him
I
do
know how
beach.
to do is beach.
Not lifeguard. Not surfing. Beach.
I like the movie. Out of 10. What do you think?
It didn't hit. Did it hit for you?
No. It's dead.
It's dead. Go grab the other one.
Out of 10, what do you think?
Go grab the other one first.
Later.
I can't vote.
What do you think? Out of 10?
27.
27 out of 10? That's
27 out of 10.
Pretty high score. I think people might disagree. 27 out of 10.
And I care because...
Excellent point. Excellent point.
You can sit there and be wrong in your wrongness.
I'll go with a solid 8.
I'm going home right now. I'm leaving. I have places to be.
All right, 9. You got me a 9.
Say it's a 10.
It's a solid movie.
It was a really good movie.
I'm glad it's getting all the money it's getting. That's for sure.
I'm glad it's getting the attention that it's getting. I am
sure.
so... I don't know.
I thought it would be big, but I didn't think it would be this big. Like, I didn't think it would be a sensation like fucking Batman 89 or Dark Knight, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the Dark Knight for women, you know?
We've talked about this. I already told you. I said, this is going to be my fucking Joker. This is my Joker, okay? Like, yeah. I care more about this than I care about, like, anything... This 100%. Has become my new hyperfixation. All I fucking watch is TikToks about Barbie. Yeah. What do I listen to? Barbie. What do I do? Barbie. What do I want to wear? Pink. Like, that's my whole life now. Barbie. And I cannot wait for Halloween. Oh, yeah. If I don't see any other women walking around, because we're all supposed to walk around, and we're all going to dress as Barbie. I don't care if we match. We're all going to match, and we're all going to hype each other up, and we're going to be like, hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. That is the only correct response. If someone says to you, hi, Barbie, I don't even care if you're not dressed as Barbie. You turn around and you go, hi, Barbie. I don't give a shit. You're now Barbie. You're whatever you are, Barbie, okay? If you're dressed as fucking Britney Spears, you're Britney Spears Barbie now, okay? I don't give a shit. You're Barbie, okay? We are all Barbie. That's what you should have gotten from the movie. We are all Barbie. We're wonderful, amazing, beautiful, awesome creatures, and we can do anything.
Solid movie.
Go Barbie. Go Barbie. Come on Barbie, let's go party.
Let's go. It definitely was a party. It definitely was a party.
It was so much. Honestly.
Yeah. I liked it. It's gonna keep playing for the next month, guys, so keep going.
Keep going. I gotta take my little niece to go see it. He's gonna go see it again. I'm gonna drag him again.
Yeah, I'll probably see it one more time.
I loved it. Maybe you could go with Riley and I.
We'll see.
That's how you'll meet her. No, Barbie slapped.
It slapped hard. It fucking was fire. It's fire. It was the bomb. Much more than that other movie about a
bomb.
I'll make a review about that. You slept through half of that, so you can't really make a review about that.
Make a review about the first half?
Don't worry, I got that covered.
I got the first half. Here's the second half you can cover. I'll just leave halfway through the video. I'll just walk out.
Just fall asleep.
I'll just sleep through the chair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for joining. Comment below. Let us know what you thought about Barbie. What did you think about Barbie?
And about the fact that I took over this stream.
That's right. This is her review.
This is my review. Go that's Barbie. Good.
Let's come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Yeah.
Let's go get the cat.
Yes, let's go get the cat.
The cat.
We'll see you guys in the next one. That's it for now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.